Assalamu-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Translate, fill in the i'rab and analyze the following sentences. We all know about la'alla. It's one of the huruf mushabba bil fail. And after la'alla, the word which comes after la'alla must have fatha because it gives fatha to mubtada. So la'alla al-mariza and the khabar will be remain same. Pesh. So la'alla al-mariza na'imun. Maybe the patient is sleeping. La'alla huruf mushabba bil fail. Al-mariz ism of la'alla and na'imun khabar of la'alla. Alim, it's a amr wahid muzakkar hazir. You should know. Anna Zaidan. After Anna, there must be fatha aqilun. You should know that Zaid is an intelligent person. I'lam fail. Anna huruf mushabba bil fail. Zaidan ism of Anna. Aqilun khabar of Anna. After becoming ism of Anna and khabar, this whole sentence become maf'ul of i'lam and then jumla failya. Inna huruf mushabba bil fail. Rajulan ism of inna. Dakhala fail. Huwa zamir inside it is fa'il and al-bayt is maf'ul. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul all become jumla failya khabariya and then khabar of inna. Indeed, the person entered the house. Ka'anna, it's also huruf mushabba bil fail. So al-qamara has fataha, misbahun has zamma. Ka'anna al-qamara misbahun. It was the moon was like a, the moon is moon. I think it's better if we translate in the present. The moon is like a light. Laytal qamara tali'un. Maybe the moon is rising. Inna alayna bayanuhu. Inna huruf mushabba bil fail. Alayna, it's a start with ala harf jar, so it is khabar of inna which is muqaddam, which comes first, and bayanuhu muzaf muzaf ilayh, ism of inna which comes later. Now let's go to the next topic. This was left from the last exercise. 1.9. Kana wa khawatuha, also known as af'alun naqisatu. Fi'lun naqisu is called naqis, incomplete, defective, because even though it is a fi'l lazim, it needs two maf'ulaini. The sentence remain incomplete without one maf'ul. Kana Zaidun, Zaid was. It is incomplete. Affal, these affal enters upon mubtada and khabar. I already explained you. These are known as affal naqisa. Affal means fail. It's a plural of fail is affal, and naqisa means incomplete. So these are incomplete fail. Why these are incomplete fail? Because they need unlikely to fail, where the fail completes with file. These type of words which are afal naqisa, they need two words to complete their meaning. They give rafa to mubtada and zabar to nasab to khabar, and then mubtada khabar becomes their ism. So mubtada becomes the ism of kana and the khabar becomes the khabar of kana. We already know that. We have discussed this in video number 6 or 7 maybe. Now there is a table with all afal naqisa as well as their meaning. Kana means was. कान अल बैतु नज़ीफ़न, द हाउस वाज क्लीन. बैत इज़ काना इस्म, नज़ीफ़न इज़ काना खबर. सारा मीन्स बिकेम, सारा रजुलु गनियन, द मैन बिकेम वेल्दी. और रजुल इज़ साराज इस्म एंड गनियन इज़ सारा फेल, सॉरी खबर. असबह मीन्स हैपन इन द मॉर्निंग और बिकेम. दे हैज़ टू मीनिंग. असबह ज़ैदुन मरीज़न, द ज़ैद बिकेम इल इन द मॉर्निंग. और असबह ज़ैदुन गनियन, ज़ैद बिकम रिच. ज़ैदुन इज़ असबह इस्म एंड मरीज़न इज़ असबह खबर. अमसा मीन्स हैपन इन द इवनिंग और बिकेम. द वर्कर बिकम टायर्ड इन द इवनिंग और द क्लाउड्स बिकेम डेंस एट द मिड मॉर्निंग. सो अमसल आमिलु मुअतबन, मुअतबन मीन्स टायर्ड. अज़हा मीन्स हैपन एट द मिड मॉर्निंग. अज़हल गमामु कसीफन, द क्लाउड्स बिकेम डेंस एट द मिड मॉर्निंग. ज़ल्ला, ज़ल्ला मीन्स हैपन ड्यूरिंग द डे. ज़ल्लल मतारू नाजिलन, इट रेन्ड द होल डे. बाता हैपन ड्यूरिंग नाइट बिकेम बाता ज़ैदुन नाइमन, ज़ैद पास द नाइट स्लीपिंग. मादामा एज लॉन्ग. इजलिस सिट. मादामा ज़ैदुन जालिसन, एज लॉन्ग ज़ैद सिट इज सिटिंग. मा बरिहा always continuously. Ma bariha Zaidun Saiman, Zaid was always fasting. Ma fatiha always continuous. All these have similar meanings. Ma fatiha Zaidun Nashitan, Zaid was always active. Ma anfakka, so it's pronounced like manfakka. Manfakka tajiru sadikan, the trader was always truthful. Laisa means not. Laisal khadimu kaviyan, the servant is not strong. Analysis. Kana fail nakis, al baytu ism of kana, nazifan khabar of kana, already explained to you. When kana is used with muzare, it gives the meaning of past continuous or past habitual. Kana Zaidun yaktubu, Zaid was writing or Zaid used to write. Remember, for understanding this, you need to at least must have an idea of fi'l muzare and its construction, and as well as the paradigm. If you are unable to remember it or you haven't learned the muzare, it's not a big deal. You can skip this. In the Arabic tutor 2, you will be learning these things in the detail, inshallah. So don't worry about it. Bata, Zalla, Azha, Amsa, Asbaha, Sara, Kana can be used in muzare, amr and nahi as well as, because these are known at these are also act like a fail. So similar to fail, they also have some different kinds of mazi, muzare, amr as well as nahi. Ma fatiha, ma bariha, ma zala, they can be used in muzare but not in amr. And laisa, ma dama, they can be only used in mazi, they have no muzare and amr. What is fail muzare? A fail which gives you the information about something happening right now or will happen later. Ma dama must be precedes by another sentence. The khabar of laisa is sometimes prefixed with ba. Alaysa Allahu bi ahkamil hakimin. Remember, see, ar-rajulu alimun. But when you add laisa, so the rajulu become the ism of laisa and alimun become the khabar of laisa. So sometimes laisa add ba harf jar on khabar. So laisa rajulu bi alimin. Okay, the man is not an alim. If the khabar is jar majroor, then the khabar will appear first and the mubtada second. It is already explained to you. The khabar, when khabar start with fa harf jar, any of the harf jar, khabars change the position with mubtada. So mubtada goes on the place of khabar and the khabars comes on the place of mubtada. Exercise. Translate, fill in the i'rab and analyze the following sentences. Laisal amilu nashitan. Why? Amil is ism, nashitan is khabar. Kana manamuhu manaman sadikan. Manaman sadikan mausuf sifat khabar of kana. Amsal ghaniyum faqiran. Nawaitu al-i'tikafa ma dumtu fil masjidi. Dumtu is little bit different, so sometimes you need to copy me. You cannot understand everything in the beginning. Saral qabshu saminan. La yazalu lisanuka ratabam min zikrillahi. Yusbihu al-midadu jaffan. Now these are the i'rab. Let me analyze this. Laisa huruf mushabba bil fail. Alamil ism of laisa, nashitan khabar of laisa. Kana huruf mushabba sorry. Laisa is also afal naqisa, kana is also afal naqisa. Manamuhu muzaf muzaf ilay, ism of kana. Manaman sadikan mawsuf sifat khabar of kana. Amsa fail naqis. Al-ghaniyu its ism, faqiran its khabar. Nawaitu fail and file. Ana zameen inside is a file. Al-i'tikaf maful. Ma dumtu fail naqis. There is a ana zameen inside it, which is its ism, and fil masjid is jar majroor, and there is a hazirun fail hidden here. So hazirun is the khabar of ma dumtu. So it should be haziran, because the khabar of kana or of naqisa is with nasab. So the whole jumla is like this. Nawaitu al-i'tikafa ma dumtu haziran fil masjidi. So here the haziran fail is hidden. Sara fail naqis. Al-qabshu ism saminan fail. Sorry, khabar. La yazalu afal naqis. Lisanu ka muzaf muzaf ilay its ism. Rataban khabar. Min harfajar zikri muzaf. Allah muzaf ilay. Muzaf muzaf ilay becomes majroor with min harfajar. Then jar majroor related with ratban. Yusbihu fail naqis. Al-midadu its ism jaffan its khabar. Now translate. So I'm not going to translate this. I'm going to give you the meaning of these words and you have to translate your own. Laisa means not. Al-amil means worker. Nashitan means active. Kana means was. Manamuhu his dream. Manaman dream. Sadikan truthful. Amsa evening. Al-ghaniyu wealthy. Faqiran poor. Nawaitu I intended. Al-i'tikaf the i'tikaf, yani staying in masjid. Ma dumtu as long. Fil masjid in masjid. Sara means became. Al-qabshu lamb. Saminan fat. La yazalu as long. La yazalu means continuously or always. Lisanuka your tongue. Ratban means see the ratban is actually used for the sweet dates, but here it means you can say always on his mouth, always on his lips, like la yazalu lisanuka ratban min zikrillah. Your tongue is always filled with Allah's zikr. Yusbuhu means become. Al-midad, I forget the meaning of midad right now. Jaffan is I think dry. So you can check this meaning with somewhere, or if you can find, let me know right now, because I cannot stop the video and go to find go for finding the answer of this video. Now chapter 2. Al-mu'rabu, the declinable, and indeclinable, the mabniyu words. Words are of two types with respect to the change that occur at their end. If the end remains the same in all conditions, the word is called mabni, and if it does change, it is called mu'rab. I already explained you what is mu'rab and mabni. Anwa'ul bina'i, and the condition or a state which remains unchanged at the end of mabni words are four: Sukun, Kasra, Fatha and Zamma. These are called Anwa'ul Bina'i. Anwa'ul Bina'i. See, I told you the i'rab is fixed. Sometimes there is there are some Arabic words whose i'rab are fixed. They cannot change. But some words which i'rab is fixed with Fatha. There are some words whose i'rab fixed with Kasra. Similarly to sukun on and zamma. So these are called the types of mabni. Types of mabni means whether this word is mabni with fatha, zamma, kasra or sukoon. Now we have anwa'ul i'rab, types of i'rab. Those conditions or state which occurs at the end of ma'rab, which are four: harfun, jarrun, nasbun and rafun. These are called anwa'ul i'rab. These are brought about at the end of ma'rab word in accordance with the requirement of amil governing words. At the ma'rab words also accept zamma, fatha, kasra as well as sukoon. So what here the writer is telling us that mabni words are fixed with i'rab, but that i'rab can be fatha, zamma, nasab, fatha, zamma, kasra as well as sukoon. Similarly, if there is a ma'rab word can also accept fatha, zamma, kasra or sukoon. Alamatul i'rab, the sign of i'rab. The i'rab shows in a various ways. These are called alamatul i'rab. The two common ones are i'rabul harka. I'rabul harka means the i'rab which is zamma, fataha, kasra or sukoon. These are the basic signs and are the most common. I'rab is shown by harkat, that is zamma, fataha, kasra or sukoon. Like lam yazrib, there is a sukoon, or rajulin, there is a zair, or rajulan, there is zabar, and rajulun, there is pesh. Then we have i'rabul huruf. I'rabul huruf means when we use one of the alphabets to represent the i'rab is called i'rab bil huruf. Like abika, there is a ya, abaka, there is a alif, and abuka, there is a waw. You don't have to worry about all these things. I am going to explain you all these things inshallah in the upcoming chapters, not right now. I will be explaining those in the type ism and their Arabic conditions. Halatul Ma'rab. Okay. As mentioned above, the condition or a state that occurs at the end of Ma'rab words are four. Below we look at them in more detail. Halatul Raf'i. It is the condition in which zamma or its substitute such as harfu illa appears at the end of the word. Such a word said to be marfu. I already explained you what is halat raf'i, nasbi and jarri. Still, if you don't remember, it's okay. I am also going to explain you these things again one more time because these are the most important chapter in any Nahw book. So let me read from here and then I will be explaining you on the board. Halatun nasbi is the condition in which a fatha or its substitute such as harfu illa appears at the end of the word. Such a word is called mansub. Halatul jarri is the condition in which kasra or its substitute such as harfu illa appears at the end of a word. Such a word is said to be majroor. Halatul jazm, it is a condition in which sukoons appear at the end of a word or its substitute noon in the case of fi'l muzari is dropped from the end. Such word is known as majzoom. Don't worry about it. Let me read first and then I will be explaining. It should be remembered that fi'l can only be in the state of rafa, nasab or jazm. A zair cannot be added with fi'l. And the ism can be rafa, nasab and jar. It cannot remain with sukoon. What does it mean? I will be telling you, just wait. The difference between kasra, fataha, zamma, kasrun, fathun and zammun. All three, the right side is muzakkar and left side is muannas. The word kasrun, fathun, zammun are used to describe the state at the end of mabni. Example, zaraba has fataha at the end. It is mabniyu alal fataha. The word zammatun, fatahatun, kasratun are used for all other places where rafa, nasab, zair appears. In other words, rafa, nasab, zair are normally called zamma, fataha, kasra respectively wherever there occurs except one when one needs to be precisely point out the end of a mabni word. Thus one would say Zaraba has fathatun on Zad, fathatun on Ra, and fathatun on Ba. But one must say Zaraba is mabniyu alal fatha. So see, the muzakkar pattern is generally used when we want to tell the exact Arabic state of any word. For example, there the Zaraba is written, so we can say the Zaraba word is mabni alal fatha. Mabni alal fatha means this Zaraba has a fatha in its end. But when we used a muannas, kasratun, zammatun, fathatun, it means it's represent the same specific Arab of each and every alphabets, not the state. That's the different, but it's not that important. It's a general use and we just use it vice versa. Section 2, 2.2, al-mabniyu, the indeclinable word. As mentioned earlier, mabni is a word whose end remains unchanged in all condition, irrespective of the requirement of amil, the governing it. Like marartu haza, raitu haza, jaa haza. All these three sentences, you will see the i'rab of haza remains same. So this is mabni. The harkat at the end of haza remains constant and does not change according to the amil requirement. Types of mabni. All harf are mabni in Arabic. The failul mazi from nasara to nasartu, all are mabni. Al-amr hazil maruf, fail amr hazil maruf, we haven't learned about this, so they are also mabni. And the sega of fail muzare with jama muannas gaib and jama muannas hazir, as well as nun taqida, nun taqis saqila and khafifa. So if you know what is muzare, what is nun taqida, nun taqis saqila and khafifa, it is easy for you to understand. If you don't know, there is no need to worry about it. You will be learning later, inshallah. Just remember, there are 4 types of mabni. One is all harf are mabni. All sega of 14 sega from wahid muzakkar gaib to wahid jama mutakallim are mabni in mazi. Fail amr hazir maruf, yani it means the fail of amr and sega of hazir maruf are mabni. And fail muzare, the sega of jama muannas gaib and hazir, they both are mabni. Now the point 5 is, amongst ism, those whose ends remains constant are called gairu mutamakkinin, ism which do not give place to change. These ism are mabni and are recognized by their resemblance with any of the other 3 types of mabniul asl. Words like huruf, mazi, fail amr, hazir. These resemblance can be in any one of the following ways. Let me read this and then I will explain you what is it. Resemblance in meaning, for example, the ism ruwaid, meaning is give, grace, respite, resembles the word amhil, which is amr, hazir, maruf, one of the mabniul asl and has the same meaning. Resemblance in dependency, for example, the ism haza, ismul ishara, which is dependent on musharun ilay to give the meaning resemblance harf, one of the mabniul asl, which is also dependent on another word to give meaning. Resemblance in having less than 3 letters, for example, the ism man, which is less than 3 letters, resembles harf, which is also generally less than 3 letters. And D, resemblance in having had a harf originally, for example, ism ahada ashara resembles a harf in the sense that originally it contained harf ahadun wa ashrun. These are known as mabniul asl. Let me read this whole chapter and then I will be explaining like I did earlier, okay? Because if I left the chapter here and I go for explaining the whole thing, then when I return back to explain you this chapter here, it will be more difficult for you to understand. Okay. I'rabul mahalli. When a mabni word appears in a sentence in a place where it is supposed to be, in the state of rafa, nasab, jar or jazm. It ends does not change because it is mabni. However, it is said that it is in the place of rafa, nasab, jar, jazm in accordance with its place in the sentence. For example, nasarnahu, we helped him. Okay, let's solve the exercise and then I'm going to explain you everything on the board. Qara'tu hazal kitaba zahabtu ila ammihi kitabuhu fi baytihi. Qara'tu fail with ana fa'il, hazal kitab isme ishara musharun ilay maf'ul. I read this book. Zahabta fail, anta zamir fa'il, you went. Ila ammihi muzaf muzaf ilay majroor, to your uncle. Sorry, zahabta ila ammihi, you went to his uncle. Kitabuhu, his book, fi baytihi, in his house. Now let me explain you the mabni. Okay. Mabnis are those words whose i'rab is fixed. If its i'rab fixed with fatha, we say mabni alal fath. If the i'rab of any word is fixed with zamma, we say mabni ala zamma. And if the i'rab of any word fixed with kasra, we say mabni alal kasra. Similar with the sukun also, mabni ala sukun. But a fail can have i'rab with fatha, zamma and sukun, but a fail will never accept kasra on it. Similarly, a ism can have fatha, kasra and zamma, but it cannot have sukun on it. That's why you can read al-baytu as al-bayt, but you cannot write al-baytu as al-bayt with sukun. Now see, there are two types of i'rab. One is called i'rab bil harka. I'rab bil harkat is i'rab with fatha, kasra and zamma. Then we have i'rab bil harf or huruf. It's i'rab with alif, waw or ya. But sometimes alif noon, ya noon and waw noon, which is also actually it's waw, ya and alif. Noon is just a sign. So the actual is in i'rab bil huruf we have alif, waw or ya. Sometimes this alif, waw, ya comes with noon and it's alif noon, ya noon or waw noon. Now we have two types of i'rab as per its position. One is i'rab which is visible in a word. Okay, like rajulun, we have pesh on it. For example, let's say nasara rajulun. Here the i'rab of rajulun is visible. Okay. Then another we have i'rab mahalli. Mahalli means i'rab which i'rab is not visible because of multiple reasons can be there why i'rab is not visible in sentence. For example, see nasara gulamu Zaidin. Now here the file is muzaf muzaf ilay, and the i'rab of file is with fatha, with zamma. So you cannot just add gulamu as a file of nasara, because gulamu is muzaf and there is a zaid muzaf ilay. So muzaf muzaf ilay both can be together. So file can be both gulam and zaid, but gulam has a different i'rab, zaid has a different i'rab. So we can say the gulamu zaidin is in the place where it should have zamma on it. Why? Because gulamu zaidin, this incomplete sentence, is in the place where it should have zamma, because the i'rab of file is zamma. So this is called i'rabun mahalliyun, the positioning i'rab. Now first see mabni. What is mabni? We already know what is mabni. Then there is another word which is called mabni. Mabniul asal. Mabniul asal means original mabni. Original mabni means these are the actual mabni by its origin. Okay, so there is one which is called harf. In Arabic language, all harf are mabni. Then we have fail mazi. All fail mazi are mabni. Then we have fail amr, hazir maruf, mabni. And then we have jama muannas, gaib, and jama muannas hazir in muzare. These are mabniul asl. But I told you haza is also mabni. It means isme ishara is also mabni. Isme mausul is also mabni. Zamir is also mabni. How? When the mabniul asal is only these words, haruf, fi'l mazi, amr hazir maruf, then how come isme ishara, isme mausul and zamir become mabni? So here the scholars have defined a different rule why isme ishara, isme mausul and zamir are mabni. First remember one definition and the rules for extracting the mabni. The rule is, whenever any word holds a equal quality as mabniul asl, whenever any word holds a similar quality with mabniul asl, that word will be definitely considered as mabni. Now the question arises here, what similar quality does the isme ishara hold that we said it is a mabni? So the isme ishara holds a quality of harf. How? See, remember the definition of harf. What is the definition of harf? Harf is a word which meaning is not understandable until we use harf with any other ism fail. So harf is a word which are not capable of providing their own independent meaning. This also happen with isme ishara. Isme ishara is not capable of providing an independent understandable meaning its own. They need musharun ilay to provide a meaning. So similarly, where the harf is in need of any ism and fail, ism ishara is also in need of musharun ilay. So why we call ism ishara as a mabni? Because isme ishara holds a quality of a harf in it, and harf is mabniul asl. That's why isme ishara is also mabniul asl. The same goes with ism mawsool and for zamir. So zamir also have the harf quality. How? General, the construction of harf is minimum 1 letter and maximum 2 letter or 3 letters. The same goes with zamir also. The construction of zamir is with 1 letter, 2 letter, or in some cases 3 letter. That's what discussed there. Now let's go back to the book and see whether we missed anything. I explained you I'rabul Mahalli, I explained you okay, there is nothing left. And about this one, the I'rab bil harka and I'rab bil huruf, there is a very separate chapter and very important chapter, and maybe chapter 9 or 10. So let's wait till there and we will be explaining inshallah everything. Now let's come to the morab, the declinable word. As mentioned above, the morab is a word whose ends accept any of the i'rab according to the requirement of the amil. Like Ja'a rajulun, here rajulun is fa'il and fa'il should have pesh on it, so the rajulun have pesh. Ra'aitu rajulan, ra'aitu is a fail and fa'il, and here rajulan is maf'ul, and a maf'ul should have fatha on it, so rajulan has fatha on it. And marartu bi rajulin, so here rajulun have ba harfe jar, so it's changed i'rab to zair. So this example shows that rajulun is a morab word which is who accepts its i'rab according to the amil. So when any amil tell it to change its i'rab to fatha, nasab, or fatha, kasra or zamma, it simply accept the amil request and change its i'rab. Types of morab. Amongst fi'l, all the segas of fi'l muzare beside those of jama muannas hazir and gaib, because this is mabni, and noon taqi sakila and khafifa, all segas in the fi'l are morab. Among ism, those ism which accept i'rab changes are morab. They are known as mutamakkin. So mutamakkin is morab and gair mutamakkin is mabni. So apart from all the mabni, in ism and fi'l, all words are morab. State the reason whether the following words are morab or mabni. Samiya is fi'l mazi, so it's mabni. Munzu is harfe jar, so it's mabni. Yansuru is fi'l muzare, so it's morab. Yazribna is a sega of jama muannas gaib, so it is mabni. Yaksirna is a jama muannas gaib, so it's mabni. Lakinna is a harf, so it's mabni. Zalika isma ishara, so it's mabni. Isma is fi'l amr hazir, so it's mabni. Now we have translated the following sentences and identify the mabni and morabs in them. Nazartu ila zahrati, it is mabni, morab, because it accepts the change. But nazartu is mabni. Ila harf jar is mabni. Akhastu mazi, so it's mabni. Al kitab is morab. Min harf jar is mabni. As siddiq is morab. Why? Look for the i'rab. They are changing. They are accepting the change in i'rab. Fariya is fi'l mazi, so it's of course mabni. At talibu is morab. Ba harf jar is mabni, and an natijati is morab because it does accept the i'rab. Kaifa is mabni. Jaa is fi'l mazi, so it's mabni. And Khalidun is morab because Khalidun can accept all kind of i'rab. Mata is mabni. Yusafiru is fi'l muzare, it's morab. Aliyun is morab. Al abu is morab. Fi harf jar, it's harf, so mabni. Dar is morab. Al waladu morab. Muaddabun morab. Allah morab. Yuhibbu morab. Al muhsinin morab. Nazartu ila zahrati, I saw two. Okay, let me just give you the meaning and try to translate your own. Nazartu, I saw. Ila means towards. Zahra, flower. Akhastu, I took. Al kitab, book. Min, from. Siddiq, minas sadiq, so sadiq, dost, a friend. Fariha, happy. Talib, a student. Ba, with. Natija, result. Kaifa, how. Jaa, come. Khalid, name. Mata, when. Yusafiru, travel. Aliyun, Ali, name. Al abu, father. Fi, in. Dar, house. Al waladu, son. Muaddabun, disciplined. Allah, yuhibbu, love. Al muhsinin, good people with good character. Now, section 2.4, Aqsamul Asma'il Mabniya. I have already explained you about Zamir, Asma'ul Mawsula, Asma'ul Ishara. So I will be reading these three with a pace, and then I will be explaining these five little bit, because these are not that much important. Oh, sorry, let me read first. Zamair, personal pronoun. Asma'ul Mawsula, relative pronoun. Asma'ul Ishara, demonstrative pronoun. Asma'ul Affal, ism that have the meaning of Asma'ul Affal, ism that have the meaning of fail. Asma'ul Aswat, ism that denotes a sound. Az-Zuruf, adverb. Al-Kinaya, ism that indicates a specific quantity. And Murakkab Binai, the numerical phrase. Okay. Zamair. Let me read from here first, and then I will be explaining all the types of Zamair and their rules, inshallah. We have discussed Zamair before. Now we will be look at them in the greater detail. Definition. A Zamair, plural. Zamir, plural. Zamair is a word which is used in the place of an ism and refers to the speaker mutakallim, or the second person hazirun, or third person ghaib. There are two types of zamair. Al-zamairul bariz, az-zamirul barizu, visible or independent pronoun. It is a zamir which is visible and which has a distinctive form. It can appear on its own, that is unattached to another word, or it can be attached to another word.